she attempts to like organize the video and fails a few different times. Like she'll start to be like, hey guys, how is it going? My name is Rich Bitch 97 and I'm here. Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about Iamsophie. It's a YouTube channel that has personally interested me in a bunch of different ways because I love horror type stuff, like horror games, movies, all kinds of conspiracy theory kind of stuff on YouTube and whatever. I am really into that kind of stuff. So, what originally appeared to be yet another like rich person showing off and flaunting all their riches turned into kind of an ARG nobody really expected. Sophie is the daughter of a very successful businessman who is currently unnamed. Her life consists of private jets, fast cars, pretty much everything else you can imagine a filthy fucking rich person has and does. Showing off. Oh, look at me, I got all this expensive shit. Like my Instagram, buy my merch. That kind of like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, stupid shit that everybody seems to be doing nowadays, saying they're an influencer. Easy! So things start off kind of slow. She introduces herself, drops her merch at the end of her trailer for her channel, which seemed pretty weird, but the way that humanity is now, people kind of like set themselves up to have a following before they even have one now. So she drops her merch, does a video about living like a poor person, and fails. She spends like $100 on like a lunch, and then she's like, oops, sorry, I'm just so rich, I don't know what money is. Her seemingly boring vlogs have an interesting twist in the fact that they glitch out every now and again, and then they reveal secret images that some of them play into each other. Like the first one you saw was this girl putting on makeup in the mirror, and in a later video there were images that corresponded with that. So if you like put them together, it made more sense. It was bizarre stuff. Subtle clues can also be found in several different Instagram photos, and on the Instagram she'll post like pictures with like strange things in them. One, there's like a secret door that's open, and in another one, like she's in a picture with who you assume is her dad, but her face is all distorted out. On March 11th of this month, the channel uploaded a video titled 112715189208.mp4. It really rolls off the tongue, that one. Super smooth. This translates to algorithm, which you can find out on, there's a Reddit page with a bunch of like conspiracy theorists and people like investigating. That's where I got a lot of my information from when I delved into it, besides just watching the videos myself, obviously. So let's break down everything I could find in the video and talk about where we see it going from here, because I think this is something that should be talked about, but not a lot of people are talking about it. The channel doesn't have a huge following right now, so I think that's probably why. Just a lot of the bigger channels that do this kind of thing haven't really heard of it yet. So sit back, relax, grab your noose, and let's get started. Early on, the video is kind of a strange vibe. Sophie appears to be really on edge, kind of frantic, not really focused. There are several bangs that can be heard throughout the house. She attempts to like organize the video and fails a few different times. Like she'll start to be like, hey guys, how is it going? My name is Rich Bitch 97 and I'm here. And then she'll just like look away, like I have no, like she doesn't have any idea what the hell she's doing. Talking about believing in yourself and whatever.
Okay, if you want to be feeling good on the inside, that you need to express yourself outwardly as well. Today is not actually going to be a makeup tutorial. I would prefer to call it a external body positivity seminar.
Like she's scared. She then attempts to do a makeup video saying that, you know, let me show you my tips and tricks to be a beautiful bitch.
my magic throne, and yeah, I'll teach you all my Sophie tips and tricks.
And then she gets up to her makeup table, everything's trashed. The mirror, it says cunt written in lipstick, and she like complains that it's expensive lipstick, and she thinks her friend is mad at her, her friend Plum, who went missing in an earlier video. You hear more banging around in the distance, more confusion, and then finally, boom, our first real jump scare. It's the dude in his underwear, otherwise known as Supercomputer Genius Mark, from the video where she goes to her #1 fan's house, which is the first video where things start to go crazy, is when she goes to her #1 fan's house. Before that, it was just like really subtle glitches, but when she goes to Laura, her #1 fan's house, things start getting really crazy.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm here now, and that's what matters, isn't it, Sophie? You want me to see you, don't you?
From then on, it's just like pure insanity. Most people were speculating that it was an ARG, but from this point, nobody doubts it, just considering how insane this video plays out. Besides maybe a few sad 10-year-olds who have no idea like what actual life is, like, are you okay? Be okay, Sophie, please, be okay. That kind of crap. All fake, they're fake characters. Come on, we know it. So yeah, so then there's some shots of maggots and rotting flesh and stuff to really like freak out the vibe. They're shown between clips of Sophie and her cameraman like running around. They're being attacked. Ben finally falls to the floor, and then Sophie's tied up by Laura because Plum gets her neck broken. She's out. At least from what it appeared. It looked like she was just dead. Like double D dead. Yeah, and Computer Dude, Computer Dude looks like he's like leader of the whole shebang. Then it gets weird, like freaking Laura's like making out with Mark. Like, but he's covered in blood. It's not my thing. So yeah, there's some making out, there's some blood, there's some vomiting, and then you see blips of this mystery suit man who has appeared pretty much nonstop during the video. Not just in this last final scene where she's like all tied up, but throughout the video you can see little clips of him like blipping in and out. Kind of reminds me of the Slender Man type stuff, but not entirely. It's definitely different. Like I mentioned earlier, the project is across different social media sites. Very shortly after the video aired, Sophie's Instagram updated. It showed her profile picture. She's tied up in a chair, as well as a distressed close-up image of her face. This may go away, I'm not sure, but for now, that's what's still up at the time I'm filming this video. So what does this all mean? Right now, we have no idea. But I am really excited to see a new horror series out there from a new perspective that nobody's ever done before. Like, we've had like interactive horror type series before, but none exactly like this. And I don't feel like it's being talked enough about. Like, I feel like more people should be stirring the pot because this is really creative and interesting. Nobody's ever done anything exactly like this one before. Like, people have done them from like the first person perspective, but not from the perspective of like an influencer trying to do a blog type lifestyle and trying to show off and even plugging their own merch. Like, this is interesting. It reminds me kind of like way back in the YouTube beginning, there was like a vlogger who'd had like a creepy type series, but it wasn't as creepy. It was Lonely Girl 15. I remember that one. She just like did random vlogs and eventually came out that she was like in a cult, but it wasn't anything like this, and a lot of that is for the time. Like, at the time, vloggers weren't like, buy my merch. That was still way too early in YouTube. That was just like a test to see if there could be like a fake series on YouTube and how well it would go over. This kind of did the same thing. It started off and everyone thought it was like a real person, but now everyone knows this is like a really cool like series project type thing. I personally am excited to see more on the creatures and the monster characters that might come out of this. It's definitely going in the direction of something supernatural, and I really like that kind of stuff, like Marble Hornets and Slenderman. Like, that series kicked off Slenderman being as insanely popular as he is now. Or was. He's kind of not as popular now. But he's one of the main, like, creepypasta creatures, and that's still pretty cool. I really am into that kind of stuff, so I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. I predict that the YouTube channel of this is just gonna keep growing, and then it's just gonna be non-stop conspiracy theory videos on this for a while. Which is cool. We need something else to talk about besides, you know, YouTube drama that's been happening lately. I like a good story. So as of today, she has about 8K subscribers, but I see the channel going way bigger than that. Anyway, if you liked today's video, please leave a like, throw me a sub, join the Scripts Army. We're here to numb the pain with constant content, and I'll see you next time.